Hello and welcome back to Ace Attorney. Last episode, we cleared Turnabout Sisters, and now we're going to start Turnabout Samurai. So yeah, you see, that intro was a lot less illuminating. It didn't give away the culprit, unlike the last two intros. It didn't really give the actual crime away. That rocked. See you in hell if I manage straight. What? Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick. I didn't know you were there. Here, even, whatever. Of course I'm here. But was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? The Steel Samurai comes up in a lot of these games. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Oh, same age as me. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number one. I really worry about kids these days. Ramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. So, the office is only open until their show is over. We should have some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Co law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th. In Phoenix White's bedroom. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick. Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. You skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. Do we have our new client? Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Players played the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo All Day Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Yeah. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Ring, ring. Yes, Wright and Co. offices. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? What do you think she's getting at, Nick? This will be our first case. I ain't talking to her. You could talk to her, but I ain't gonna. I'm gonna get on with it. To go meet our client and get this episode, well, this case started. That is a hairy jest. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Royal Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No, no. Except you look like a murderer. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no, oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I should never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Oh no, he's gonna cry. Nick, what? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. She's very fickle. He's our friend Maya. He didn't do it. Okay. So now we get a chance to talk. He's 23. He looks older. I'll admit. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Let's get started. Maybe you should start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 AM in that morning. He didn't say AM. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came round and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Ah! It was painful. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear type, well, that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. The Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how can you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologise for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of neo-old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Oh, and he cries me. I see. Neo-old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. Just need a drink here. Sorry about that. I thought it was a redraw. I've recorded like... This is the 5th episode I've recorded in this batch. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. Oh, this character. Oh, she's a fantastic character. You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're lawyers. Oh yeah, well that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came snoop around. Use today. Soon Carl plans on doing something exciting. Once I pass on listening, you had judge if you're doing or the lost like one of the rest of us. Maybe I should become about two. Sounds like a lovely to meet you learn how to do it. But reason why they want to go over difference my jury in the past when it's trying to be close. All these come to the games, but I called it. Jesus. That'll be fun. I can read it all in my head as she's saying it, but I can't physically say it perfectly. But that's her eccentricity. All the characters are eccentric in this game, and that's the thing she does. Will I grow up to be her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hi. This is when you're saying that you say, oh, I've gone into fast speak mode. She wasn't even speaking quickly. So, what do you do here at the studios? Oh yeah. And in the profile, she's just listed as security lady. We don't even like take her name. I think her name is Old Bag. But people aren't treating it as her name, they're treating it as what she is. So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen about it, believe me. There's a lot of ladies watching will lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack out. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. No, I know everything, that's my job. Let's go to this one because the narrative will flow better. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers. Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuit on it. Oh, I'm not betting biscuits. If I lose the bet, I lose the biscuits. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only know. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's programme. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. Is enough to make you cry. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Power's request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Okay, so we want to go back and get him to do us a letter. Hello, how was the studio? We didn't get in. They all think I did it, didn't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Do I have to talk to him? Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Just now you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. You shouldn't be sad to your client, should you? Your life's on the line, and I'm brand new, but don't worry, we'll be fine. But I swear to you on my mum's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? It doesn't seem to be lying. Speaking of the security lady, about the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. There we go. I'm just having this going to pass the security lady. Let's find out, shall we? Present. How was this letter? Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request to Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognise the bold, childish scrawl. Okay, Powers request to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, run my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. We ain't paying. Fuck that. Okay. So we'll end that episode. For now. So we've started Turnabout Samurai, the next chapter. We've got a premise. Actor who played the villain in this series has been killed. The actor who played the hero is the suspect, and apparently he was seen heading towards the crime scene at the only time frame he could have to be the murderer. So it'll be interesting how this one unravels. So come back next week for more Ace Attorney.